welcome back my sweet friends. In today's video I'm going to give you a Halloween home tour of all of my fall / Halloween decor. Go ahead and grab that favorite drink and let's get started. As you can see, I start here on the front porch and I keep things pretty simple. I do love to bring in all of the orange and red and yellows for fall and Halloween season. I love those colors incorporated in all of my decor. I guess you could say I like to keep things pretty traditional. I'm going to go ahead and get started here in my foyer. So I have two antique pieces here that was handed to me from my grandmother. I placed just some acorns, some little pumpkins in the baskets. There's nothing more cozy than lighting a candle, and these cranberry scented candles from Bath & Body are my absolute favorite. I get one of those. They keep that scent on every season. And then on the table here below, I've just got a wooden pumpkin, some wooden prayer beads, and I also added just a pop of color with some florals with the yellow and the whites there. Keep it pretty simple, as you can tell. I'm going to go ahead and turn now straight across from where I'm located, and that will be my dining area. And in my dining area, I keep things pretty simple on my table. I like to be minimal on the table, but my buffet you're going to see has got quite a bit. But here's my table set up. I always keep a pillow in a chair here in my dining area. I usually keep it seasonal. This one says fall. And then if you've watched any of my other videos, you know how I feel about I call it magazine artwork. I love to have seasonal magazines out. And then I have just this simple, pretty little centerpiece here, a floral. I think that came from Hobby Lobby. And if there's anything that you see that you want to know, just drop it in the comments below and I will try to link things as I can. And then here on my buffet, I feel like this year I put kind of a hodgepodge of things here on this buffet. I've got that cute little tree. It used to light up and the lights quit working. And then a little cup there with some pumpkin spoons in it. And then you see the sparkly pumpkins, which really don't fit in, but I really like them. And then this year, I don't do a lot of tiered trays. Tiered trays for me are difficult. Tell me in the comments below, do you have a hard time decorating your tiered trays? I feel like they are difficult for many reasons. They're small and uneven spaces. It's challenging to find items that fit proportionally, like not too big for the top tier, but not too small that it disappears on the bottom. The visual balance is difficult because it's 360 degrees, so I tend to put mine in a corner when I use them. And then you got to mix heights, textures, and then the theming alone, you can get overloaded with themes and make it look too cluttered. And now I'm going to move on to the living room, and as you can see, all of my decor is located just in this one area in the living room, which is on my mantle, my hearth. Just this area right here alone is the only spot. And if you don't know how to do that TV art, let me tell you how to do that. It is so easy and so stinking cute. But you just go to YouTube and you can type in like whatever holiday it is or whatever vibe you're kind of going for, whatever theme, and just type in, like for example, type in Halloween TV art, and it will bring up all kinds of art that you can put on your TV, and your TV looks like a big framed piece of artwork. So that's just a tip for you, like for photos or parties, because you can get some automated ones and you can get some that play music as well. So, but I keep things pretty simple here, as you can see. And then I'm going to move down to the bottom. And again, if you see something that you want to know where I purchased it, just drop it in the comments and I'll try to link things for you as I can. Some of this stuff I've had for a while, so you may not be able to get it anymore. But I know this little squirrel here, I remember getting that at Marshall's a few years ago. I'm doubting they still have that, but anyway, my son picked that out and I use it every year because he picked it out. I just think it's really cute these little pumpkins here, the little stacked ones. I'm pretty sure I got those at Walmart. And then the picture here, that is a cheap picture frame that I purchased like maybe at the Dollar Tree or the dollar store, and I have lots of different pictures of my son in that photo or in the frame, and I just change them out with the seasons. This is my favorite Halloween picture of him when he dressed up as Captain America. I think he may have been 2 at that time. But like I said, as you can see, I keep things pretty simple. You can probably tell by my fall and Halloween decor, I'm not super big into decorating for fall and Halloween. I do like to put out some items, but my favorite season to decorate for is coming up, and it's Christmas. I have tons of Christmas decor, and as a matter of fact, you're going to see some videos of some Christmas decor coming up pretty soon. I usually take one room or one section at a time and decorate. And usually if I start like right on November 1st, I can have everything out by like a week before Christmas. So it takes me a while to get it all out, but I love to decorate for Christmas. Not that I don't like to decorate for fall, it's just Christmas is my thing. I wanted to go ahead and just recap all of my Halloween and fall decor before I start for Christmas. But tell me in the comments below, what is your favorite season to decorate? I want to go ahead and wish you all a happy Halloween, and also thank you for being here. And if you don't mind, go ahead and click subscribe, like my video, comment if you feel led to, share my videos with your friends that you know that will enjoy this type of content. And as always, God's plans for us are bigger than we can ever imagine. Thank you for watching, and God bless.